gotta be somebody that she doesn't want to kill.
Tailbone is killing me.
He saved your life. Why are you afraid?
For your face.
What happened back there?
Drusilla. The cut is something a summoner can do, but it requires tremendous skill. With proper training, some amplification, you could well be the...
No. Can't you use some Grisha science to transfer this to someone who can use it?
You would give up your gift. I'm going to ask you again. Were you tested as a child?
We're at the castle. We're at the castle. We're riding up and down.
If they're alone with one man.
He ain't one man. He is 50 men.
I saw it.
All I know is she's not worth the risk until the king tells me so.
She's worth it, sir.
How long before they are just as useless as the rest of us?
How long?
You heard that too?
Saints. Where was that?
I see you're still upset.
About you stealing my shares of the Crow Club.
I'm looking for the conductor. So you do know him?
I saw that look.
Wouldn't hurt him, would she?
Yes.
She would, if it meant hurting me. Now, if you have any loyalty to him, tell me where he is.
Did she kill the conductor? Is he the conductor?
Awake. Finally.
Is this dude the conductor?
Records of the children you've sold to the brothels.
I've never sold any indentures.
You sold people to the White Rose.
I'm a smuggler.
You steal people.
He's the
How many
conductor.
adventures have
I
you
liberate families fleeing the war. How old were you when you were taken? Who are you looking for? Your parents, a sibling?
Brother. He was 12, and I was 14 when 4 men took us. One had a silver tooth. One by the name of Gregor. Oh, Griggs.
You follow the faith too.
Don't!
Oh my God.
Him over my freedom.
You assume it's one or the other.
I like that. Man, that was close.
Am I a prisoner?
All of Ravka is.
Hey, you just gotta save the world. Stop bitching, man. She just gets a kick-ass room to chill in. Ain't too bad. Is she just freaking, man? I guess it all just got to her all at once. A bathtub. You're a rich girl now. You're a rich girl. I'm going in that tub. I'm going in that tub and I'm washing off. Looks like she hasn't bathed in a week.
Can't just walk in there, Mal. That place is a fortress filled with people who can kill you with merely a clean line of sight.
Look, you want into the palace? Be a hero. Get a medal. That will get you invited.
That's smart.
I'm taking her. And when we return, I'll have the buyout to clear the books. Until then...
What do you have that could possibly...
I saw that in his safe.
The Crow Club.
I was gonna say, it's his club. That's the only thing he could have.
It's all yours to lose.
Pecker's taking everything over anyway. I don't really even care for it. And if I get $1 million and succeed in this mission, I don't give a shit. You get $1 million space bucks. You don't have to talk to Pizza the Hut no more. I see you. Did it take all this for them to actually realize they love each other? You guys gotta communicate. This is some good shit. Great show, guys. It flies by. I say it all the time in reactions. If I don't realize a show is even near the end and it ends, and it's an hour-long show, then it's a really good show because half the time I'm looking at the clock like, is this almost over? And it's not that I'm bored with other shows or anything. It's just there's always downtime in other shows where I'm like, what time it is on the clock. This is like nonstop. The music's great. It captivates you. There's always something going on. The first episode was like this too. The two groups are occurring at the same time, or maybe more than two groups. Sometimes there might be three or more. I don't even know. But you got Kaz and Jesper, and I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Dinesh. Everyone sounds like they're saying it different, but it's either Dinesh or Inesh. I don't know. But she is awesome. She has skills with knives. I love knives. I have knives all over my house. I collect knives, throwing knives. I go in the basement. I actually throw knives into objects and targets and stuff. I love knives. And I didn't realize, I saw she had a couple in the first episode. Now she goes to this lady who apparently holds the note on her that Kaz is trying to buy her back. And the lady knows that she's good with knives. And she has 20, they said, something like that, 19, 20 knives, maybe more than that. She had the one in her hair. Great stuff. I really enjoy her. She's great character. I could totally understand her being angry with this dude because this lady tells her this dude is one of the guys that sold you. He sold you like slaves to me. She finds out, or we find out, that she has a brother who she has not found. He's got to be alive. He's probably out there somewhere. Why even say it if not? It ends up, though, that this is a really good dude. He's not selling slaves. He is smuggling out people, helping families get together and stuff like that. And he's a good dude. He's the conductor. The conductor is the guy we need to somehow get through the fold. Somehow this guy knows how to safely get families and people through the fold. Kaz is slick as hell, finds out in his casino that this lady looks like something's off. He figures she is a slave and that somehow she got over here and she's keeping it a secret. He gives her money to count and she counts the money in a way that he's like, nope, you definitely came from this sort of town or this area because you count money a certain way. That's a slick dude. I like things like that where somebody picks up on the mannerisms or the cultures of other people so well that he could just like understand your dialect or see how you count money. While that was going on, though, we see in the safe, he has that thing with the wax symbol on it. Ends up, it's the deed to the bar. And he tells the lady, hey, if you let Knife Girl come with us, then we will give you the club if we don't come back and pay in full. And she's thinking, odds are you're going to probably die. I think Kaz is thinking, I don't care if you get my club, because Pecker's coming around just manhandling everybody, strong-arming everybody into doing whatever the hell he wants anyway. He's eventually probably going to take the club or Kaz is going to die in the process. So I think Kaz is thinking this is a perfect way to get Dinesh, I know what I'm saying that. This is a perfect way to get Knife Girl back over the fold. And if, God forbid, we die, who cares about the club? And if we win, we have 1 million of whatever. We're rich people. We don't need the club anymore. Let her have the club. But hey, maybe he comes back, he pays her in full, and he gets his club anyway. There's 1 million options and there's 1 million outs. And I think right now Kaz just wants to be involved in this mission. He wants to be involved in this $1 million deal. And Alina and Mal are clearly in love with each other. I am just confused as to how they've been friends since they were little children, and it took them being torn apart and her blasting into a sunbeam for him to realize it. I mean, they're like extremely emotionally attached. Like, she's crying in bed. They're like thinking about each other, like grabbing out into nothingness because they are envisioning each other there, kind of thing. That is some deep love. And it's just kind of odd to me that they didn't even kiss when they last saw each other and they weren't even like a thing. I don't know. It's just, they seem to have gotten emotional very quickly. But hey, maybe love makes the heart grow fonder kind of thing. And there is so much going on in this show. I know I missed 1 million things. We got the Darkling guy. This whole group of people attacked them like Robin Hood. They knocked a tree down. They blocked the stagecoach. It was just like Robin Hood. And these guys were brutal, man. We see there's these other dudes that can bend your body. They're breaking your bones or making you explode from the inside. I don't know exactly what was happening there. But there were 2 dudes who were telling Alina, listen, we're trying to protect you. And they were just ripping dudes apart. The only thing is you have to like pause for a minute to crush a dude. And while they were crushing dudes, they were getting shot. These savages were going nuts, throwing axes with precision, shooting arrows through heads. And then they got Alina, and the Darkling guy, I cannot remember his name, but I recognize that actor, came out of nowhere. Massive shadow appears around him and he slices this dude in half. This show is way more violent than I thought it'd be, and I love it. And now Alina's in his castle or with him. him in protection. Mal is going to try to make some big old thing happen where he can go visit her and then help her out. But I don't know who to trust. I don't know if we trust this guy. I don't know what is going on, but everyone is violent and there are brutal things happening and I love everything about it. I'm going to jump into another one. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited reactions of this and other shows I do? Check the link in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.